If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, then you know how much fun it is to be part of a team with your friends. That was the case for me until we all moved on. You come back to your college apartment after a big day of work, studying, class, the gym, all that good stuff. You realize you want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. You log on a dueling book and see how the game has evolved. At first, you build a strategy out of nostalgia, but you learn that the meta's changed. It's time to recalibrate with the new deck. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, a road to success, taking you from point A to B. What's up, YouTube? It's Point A to B, and welcome to the first official episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to Success. So I'm going to be taking multiple existing decks that I have and building them up strictly through trading and sealed product, and we're going to see if we can get to our ultimate goal of topping an online tournament. So we're starting off with Orcust. I started building this deck back when Hardporter got banned. Hopefully we can get that card back soon. That'd be awesome. It's what this deck is needed right now. It needs the extenders. So we're going to get into it, guys. This is what I have so far to date through sealed product and trading only. So we have one Girsu. We're going to try to get our two more through trading or some boxes or what need you be if we can get lucky. But one Girsu, triple Nightmare, two Skeleton, one Brass, two World Wand, and one Gizmic. So solid Orcust lineup right there. Definitely needed, and we're going to be hunting for our playset of Girsu. Now, the best one was summoned in the deck, best engine, Scrap Cycler. Must have at 3, have to play Golem, because you're going to get the fridge out from Wyvern. That's what I call them. 1-0 line, a lot of people cut this card, you really do need it. Make free Wyvern, Jet Synchron, unbricks your hands, get you into Needle Fiber. You can go off from there, make some cool plays. Great card. Now, since we only have one Girsu, we're running the Machina engine. So we have one Metal Cruncher, one Irradiator, one Megaform, and one Citadel. So we got the 4-card Machina package. I like this build. I've been testing it out for a while. I picked up the structure decks and morphing this together with what I already had from the early Scrap Orcust builds before Girsu was released. It's a very good deck right now. I love how it's testing out. It turbos out Scrap Cycler really well. But we're going to try our best to move towards like the triple Girsu pure build. But right now, this is what we're playing, and it's a lot of fun. We're going to see what we can do with it. Hand traps, you have triple Ash, a triple Veiler. Don't have Imperms, so I have to run Veiler. You can side these out if they don't do good against certain matchups, and we'll get into that when we talk about side decking videos. But you need to play a lot of hand traps in this deck. At the same time, you're very fragile to hand traps. It's a very glass cannon deck. I love it though. It's a lot of fun. But you do need these. They could be other things. They could be Nibiru's. They could be, a bunch of other hand traps. But that's what I decided for now. And then your consistency, triple return, definitely needed. And then triple redeployment. This is a huge start of the deck. Deck needs Hardcore and extenders. So playing this build. This card's awesome. Way to get bodies on board and obviously turbo out Scrap Cycler. And then very needed is triple Call by the Grave because like I said, deck's very hand trap, fragile, so you need it. And then for the power, you have Succession. Cosmic kind of pretty much is. It can be devastating against decks that it's really good against. And then Foolish. I cut Reborn for now, but it will find its way back into the deck. Don't worry. I know it's dumb, but in this build, it's really not needed. I didn't know what else to take out for it, or to run 41 cards, or maybe even up the numbers and run more hand traps. So for right now, Reborn's on the bench, but for the Girsu pure build, it'll definitely find its way in the deck. And then for the rest of the Orcust cards, you have Babel, Crescendo, definitely needed. Babel, best card. So going to the extra deck, guys, it's really tight. And right now, I have 2 Galatea. You can get away with 2 in this build, but if you're playing pure, definitely got to go 3. Long Girsu, really good. And then double Ding Girsu, easily your best removal in the deck, and it's just such a good beat stick, boss monster. The plays you can do with this IP and Babel are insane. Link Revo because the Girsu token and Jet Synchron, those types of plays, really good card as well. And then Wyvern, this card's amazing. You need it. Really good. Makes the deck Scrap Orcust, Machina Orcust. whatever you want to call it. And then IP, probably the best card in your extra deck. Liv, really, really good card. Love this guy. Or love her, she's awesome. Then you got Needle Fiber. Really, really powerful. Same thing with Liv. Just huge extenders and can unbreak your hands. And then you have Phoenix, Unicorn. Like this for now. The Unicorn plays with IP. And then Ding are really, really good when you have Babel on board. It's insane. And then I have Trisbania in here right now for back row decks. And we'll get to the end while I have that in as well. Borload, and the last card is one of the best in your extra deck. Your win condition, Access Code Talker. This card is just way too good. You resolve it fully on people, it's just absolutely devastating. And the Link 3s, like Longirsu and Unicorn, that you can use to go into him, he's going to be 5,300 boss monster, and he can just remove everything. He's just such a devastating card. That's the 15 extra deck right now. I play Borlo because it's a pretty good card still, and I also don't have Boral Sword. But an honorable mention is Union Carrier. I was able to get one of these in Dual Overload, but I don't have Buster Dragon Destruction Sword. So when we get that card and we're playing the pure build, this will absolutely find its way into the deck. But for now, he also remains on the bench. So this is pretty much the side deck I have right now. It's pretty much the best cards I have to throw into it. So for like the hand traps, you have Double DD Crow. Definitely want to put a third in here. It's pretty much our best card against Eldritch, and just really, really good against a lot of decks. Like when you run into zombies, when you run into a lot of graveyard decks, it's really good. It's good against the meta. Even Dinos is pretty good. Ogre, really good. Signing for random matchups. I could see this going into the main deck at some point. Very good card. I'm going to just play Joel because it's a good card. You never know if you're going to run into matchups where it's really good. And the future of the game, Joel is going to make a comeback. I feel like with the new support that's coming out for the new decks. Double Lancia, it's another really good card against graveyard decks, Spanish decks. Really good, just another good hand trap that we need, or that we just have. And then Pankratoff's really good against Rogue. A lot of things, you never know what you're going to run into. So those are our monsters in the side deck. And then probably our best card is Dark Ruler No More. It's our answer to all the Synchro combo decks, Emancipator, all those huge boards where we're going second in games 2 and 3. Amazing card. And then the two other Cyclones, because for Eldritch and just backer decks in general, if you can put all these in, does really, really well. And then I still love Mind Control. I used to test so many variants of this deck, and I was maining it when it was at 2 or 3 before it got back to where it is now. And yeah, it's there for a reason, but it's an amazing card going second, sign in, it's awesome. And then our one copy of Even the Match, I was really lucky to pull one of these in the Mega Pack 2018, I believe. And then you got Red Reboot for Altergeist and all those backer decks you're going to see. So that's it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for next episode. We're going to be taking this deck to bunch of online duels, and we're going to be chasing the ultimate goal of topping an online tournament. Thanks a lot, guys. Comment, like, subscribe.